Hi, welcome to our Wisdom Mondays. Today I would like to go deeper into understanding various brainwave states, our mind, the consciousness, to deepen our understanding where we are right now, where we should go, where we want to be, to really access flow state, to be in the presence, to align with your highest self, with your purpose, with your intentions, with your feelings and desires. Most of the time we function in beta brainwaves. Yeah, how to access beta? You don't need, because you're already in beta. By listening to me, by being on your phone, when you work, everything you do with your active mind, you're in the beta state of being. Yeah, it's like normal day in day life. And beta ranges 12 to 35 hertz. The waking mind. Yeah. From 12 to 15 hertz, it's low beta, means you're a little bit more focused and relaxed. After you woke up, maybe in the morning, you took your shower. Yeah, it's a good time for do some present meditations or learning something, reading, studying. Yeah, it's like the morning time. Then mid beta is from 15 to 20 hertz. This is already a little bit overthinking, or you're really active thinking. You're in your job, you have to answer calls, problem solving. Yeah, it's already you're really active, really passionate. This is mid-range beta. And then we have, or just everyday life, just being hey, I'm stressed, okay? This is mid beta. And then we have high beta from 20 to 35 hertz. And this is then really the survival mode, fight, flight, and freeze response. If you're at gunpoint, or if your boss shouts at you, you can't pay your bills, you miss the bus, and you know the drill, you know the feeling. So you're not reflective, you are reactive. You're not proactive, yeah, you react. The mind is racing, you react to all the circumstances. This is where we don't want to go. This is where most of the diseases originate, where healing can't really happen. Low beta, mid beta is our day-to-day life, and we should try to stay there. But to go even deeper in a more meditative mindset, yeah, or brainwave, is called alpha. And alpha is from 8 to 12 hertz. Alpha would be more the gateway to flow, yeah, to meditation, to be more calm, relaxed, aware, where creativity starts. Yeah, when you want to start something new, you want to make sure to go into this alpha state. If you want to manifest, access an abundance mindset, it's very difficult from beta. We have to enter into alpha to slow down the brain waves. There's various methods, yeah. Just by looking up, maybe 20 degrees up, you focus on your third eye, you enter into alpha state. Or in hypnotherapy, you look up, you take 3 breaths, deeply look up with eyes open, and you close your eyes, you enter. You can use breathwork, meditations, mindset. You can look in a candle, you can do my flow beyond method, where we use the awareness, the focus, the body, the senses to enter into alpha. But then later we try to go into actually deeper state, into theta. Yeah, so the alpha brainwaves is more the bridge between the conscious and the subconscious. Also, when we access the third eye, it's the connection between the material and the spiritual. The more we slow down the brainwaves, the more we enter into spiritual experience. The breath and the mind are both connected. Yeah, when we learn to breathe slow, the mind will be very calm. The brain waves slow down. You could even, yeah, follow your hand movement now, and then you slow down. Immediately you feel a change. Everything will be more calm, more quiet. Or you active listen to everything. Listen to all the sounds. If there are no sounds, listen to the peace, to the calm. Expand your vision. There's so many ways where we can access alpha. And then it's very easy to connect to the spiritual realm, out of the material thinking and desires and wishing, and we can really access the highest state of our being, which leads us, also, I have here some notes. Walking in nature brings you to alpha. Absorbing, the elements, going to the ocean, the sun, breathing. You listen deeply. Nada yoga, reflect, mindfulness, body awareness. All these points. This all helps you to go into alpha, and alpha is really powerful. To Before you start your day, go into alpha and go through your day. What you would like to achieve, how you would like to feel. Then open your eyes, make your list, make your schedule for the day, and you will see you will be much more successful and achieve the things you really would like to achieve. Then, now the fun part starts. Theta brainwaves from 4 to 8 hertz. The brain is now very calm. It's deep subconscious. It's also the dream state, but you're still more awake. You have dreams. Delta would be dreamless. When you have a very active mind in the evening, you're watching movies, you're having too much conversations, then, or if you eat too much, you digest in the night, then you will have a dream state, theta state in night. Delta, I will talk about more later. We can only access if we calm down our mind in the evening. We meditate, we don't talk much, we don't watch any movies, we read. We really slow down during the day by day, not just one day. You live in a meditative state. It's very easy to access delta during your sleep. And this is very restorative sleep. If we dream a lot, we need more sleep, because the body, the mind will be more active. If you dream less, you can even come to a point where we only sleep 2-3 hours. Many saints in the world, they sleep 2-3 hours. They go to bed at 10, they wake up at 1. Usually, it's recommended from 10 to 3-4 a.m. that you have a good sleep of 5 to 6, 7 hours, to really restore the emotions, the prana, the energy, to digest everything, thoughts, emotions, food. And then you wake up with full of energy. But if we overeat, overthink, overstressed, it's very difficult. So theta also, children from 0 to 7 years, they are usually in a theta state. That's why they absorb everything. They are not so much in the conscious mind, in the active mind. For them, everything is from the subconscious. All the impressions, everything children experience, they store in the subconscious mind, and they live from the subconscious mind. So it's very important how we deal with children, especially before 5. If we shout with them, if we criticize them and chastise them too much, just one experience can change the whole reality. You say something, hey, you can't eat this, otherwise you will suffer your whole life, you will get fat, nobody will like you. And all of a sudden, they change the whole conception of reality, and they maybe eat consciously or sabotage themselves. They think they can't be loved if they overweight. They will start criticizing. Whatever is the case, everything determines our subconscious mind, especially in those early years. But also later, if we enter into theta, we can access our subconscious. I can bring you there with the flow beyond method. First the alpha state, then the subconscious. Go to your inner child, go to your experiences from this life, from previous lifetimes, and really see what is stored inside. Access the traumas, access the emotions, experience, relive them, and letting go of them, or use them to create in the outside. Everything is happening to us has its place. Nothing is just by chance, by bad luck or bad karma. Everything is meant to happen, is meant to be, to learn. I spent 2 years of my life in jail. I was 8 years on morphine. But that led me to reaching out to God, to becoming a monk, to go deep into those teachings, to helping others also overcoming their addictions. So I'm very grateful. Everything which happened in my childhood programmed me in a way that I had to take drugs, I went to jail, which gave me the experience of something higher, of God, the understanding that I want to change my life, I want to become a monk. Yeah, I went to India, I met my family, I have wonderful children. I'm here right now recording these videos. So everything has its purpose, everything has its place. So all the emotional imprints, the limiting beliefs, the impressions we accumulate, we can access them in Theta. Dreaming, deep meditation, hypnosis, this all happens in Theta. First Alpha, then Theta, inner child healing. Yeah. When you go to therapy, they also try to go with you by talking to you and helping you to relive the experiences, but it just scratches the surface of Theta. You can access Theta with Yoga Nidra. Yeah, you lie down, Shavasana on your back, you feel your body, some guided meditation, by deep, long breathing sessions. If you join our program, our Zoom sessions, you can access the deep states of Theta where real healing will happen. You can do it to mantras, to sound healing, Tibetan bowls. You listen long to different sounds, vibrations. Meditate for longer periods of time. Go into nature. Absorb yourself in water, in the sun, in the elements. Yeah, when the thoughts really slow down and only the awareness remains. There's no thoughts anymore, only the awareness. And we enter into deep state of dhyana, meditation. It also happens when you fall asleep or right after waking. So this is the best time. For me, it's very difficult. When I wake up, I always tend to fall back to sleep. So for me, it's very important that I shower first and get some fresh air, clean the room, and then I can access these states. But most of the people, the best is to wake up, maybe sit up, don't lie, and then you access into Theta. You close your eyes, you program yourself, you feel yourself, what you would like to be during the day in your life. You can really go into this abundance mindset in the morning because you're deeply in Theta. Or right when you lie in bed, you're tired, you fall asleep. First you enter Alpha, then Theta, and then you can also program yourself and you will have different dreams. You will re-experience your thoughts and your beliefs, your emotions in your sleep. So it will help you in your manifestation abundance process. So now it gets more interesting. We enter into delta brainwaves, and delta is very slow. 0 to 5, 1 to 4 hertz. And this is a deep healing state. It's the state where we are dreamless. Did you ever dream? You closed your eyes and you wake up and everything was empty and black. And we think it's nice to dream, but actually dreams are just undigested thoughts and emotions. The best sleep you can get is dreamless, because then you can really restore your body's energy. Prana can really restore the mind, the emotions, the intelligence. It's so important to enter into that state. And this can't just happen by itself. You have to really practice on a daily basis, meditation, mindset, breathwork, live in harmony, eat healthy, don't overeat. The body regenerates, really heals. And you can't access this consciously. It's really essential for spiritual detox. So turn off your phone in the evening, read a book, meditate, and then go to bed. And you will see sometimes you can access this delta state of being. Yoga Nidra also can happen after yoga session, that you access the state. You're completely conscious, but the body is completely asleep. And at one point you drift away and you're actually not aware anymore. And you think you were sleeping, but actually you went in the deep state of delta. Now, the interesting part, the highest brain waves, gamma, from 35 to 100 hertz, the fastest brain waves, over beta, is actually the most transcendental, spiritual, where you experience bliss. To practices like in Bhakti Yoga, we have the chanting of God's names, where people absorb themselves for many hours in prayers, in meditation, in dancing, in ecstasy, yeah, in deep meditations for hours, Kundalini awakening through breathwork, through yoga, through dancing even. Yeah, you can awaken this energy, this Shakti. When this happens, it's especially a process, yeah, over a longer period of time. Joe Dispenza talks about it. He gives certain practices how to access those states by pushing the energy through the energy centers into your pineal gland, yeah, to awaken this potency. And then you can really focus on your dream life. You can manifest. You really get the power, the energy, and the strength what resides in you already as a spiritual being. It's very powerful. I accessed this state many times, especially in a community when we chanted, yeah, for many hours. We chanted the Maha Mantra and we absorbed ourselves with music, instruments, chanting, and dancing. But I also had it in healing sessions with some healers. I had it in my own spiritual practices, in my Kundalini practice. There are many ways how to access those states, but if you access, you experience this calm, the bliss state. Everything is possible where true deep healing will happen in your life. And when you experience this state, you feel this oneness, this unity, love, and compassion to everything. And not just my neighbors and my friends and my loved ones. The neighbors, they are difficult sometimes, yeah? But then you really experience love and joy to everything, to animals. You couldn't even imagine to eat an animal because it's so harmful killed. Yeah, you will automatically stop eating meat, stop stealing, lying, all those bad qualities we have in us. Yeah, there's no place, there's no space for that. So this was just a short introduction to the brainwaves. We will also talk about it more in detail in future. I just like it because everything here I experience, I practice over the years, but now I have a more detailed explanation. How many hertz, how does it work, how to access them, what happens automatically. At least we should try every day to come consciously out of beta and enter into alpha. The easiest way we can do now together is by just focusing on the point between my eyebrows. Just keep the focus. Whatever we do now, we always keep the focus. Now expand your vision to the sides, but keep the focus. Just see in your room, use your peripheral, and expand your vision. Listen to all the sounds. Focus, expand your vision, and listen to all the noises. Listen to your breath, to your heartbeat. Also focus on your breathing, just gently in and out of the belly. Breathe, listen, expand your vision and focus. Now feel the weight of your body, the weight on your shoulders, your arms, your sitting muscle, your legs. Then close your eyes. Focus on your third eye. Now we entered into the alpha state. And you will see the brainwaves are slow. The overthinking stops. The body, the mind is more calm. Past and future. You're fully in the present moment. Open your eyes. I love that practice. I do this many times during the day. It doesn't take me that long. I just everything together, immerse myself in the present moment, close my eyes, and reset my nervous system, reset my thoughts, my emotions, bring my desires into being, into the now. So you can also like look up into your third eye, take 3 breaths, then close your eyes. Automatically you're in alpha. Follow your breath for 1-2 minutes, breathe in for 5, exhale for 5. There are really many ways to access those states. Try it out for yourself, play with it. Listen to some binaural beats or some YouTube videos about alpha and beta and delta, and you will see it will change. Go to bed, listen to some delta wave music. You will access a much deeper and peaceful and healing sleep in night. There are many ways to connect with that. What I teach here in this community, on this channel, to help people to access alpha and theta, to enter into flow, to enter into presence, and then align with your qualities, with your purpose, with your intentions, with your desires, and manifest them in the outside. Connect them with divinity. You will see all of a sudden you're not alone. You're out of the overthinking, the fears. I have no money, I need to eat, I need to create videos, I need to do this and that and work and whatever. Or my past, and I'm so afraid, and I don't feel well, and I can't be there, and I have these addictions. All these fears and worries, they just dissolve by entering a lower brainwave state. Higher brainwave state means overthinking. A much higher brainwave state, over 35 Hertz, again brings us into transcendence, into samadhi. So I hope this was helpful, give you more clarity and understanding how the brainwave works. And see you next time. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Reach out to me. Looking forward to connect. Thank you. Namaste.